Happy, joy, happy, joy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kevin, Skeeta, Amish, Junkyard, Stephen. That's right. Slept wrong last night when I did sleep. I had to, how can I put it eloquently? I I had to urinate like a racehorse all night. Um, Almost like I don't know what about him. Almost like a two vagina cow peeing on a flat rock. Um, I hadn't worn my compression socks in a few days, and I put them on yesterday afternoon, and I sleep with them at night. And man, I had to go. I just kept having to go. It's squeezing the juice right out of me. I haven't showered yet this morning. No, I usually after the live stream I shower. So it's hard to do it in the morning because I get Cody up and he takes a shower. So, you're right. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I didn't think it was gonna stop half the time. Ron, good morning. I'm feeling handsome as ever. I hate brushing my hair on the screen because everything's backwards when I'm live streaming. I need a haircut. I definitely need a haircut. No nipple out. It's 22 degrees. Did you get your snow there, Amish? Snowing here. Everything's yeah. Rex all right? Well, good old fashioned drivers, yeah. Well, they probably won't be able to do anything at DC today. No, right. Confirm the election. Well, that is great. Make sure you put that on your taxes. Huh. Yeah, they can't raid the Capitol. Yeah. years ago today. Then people have been languishing in prison for a bullshit just because the Democrats wanted to make them pay. That's what our government was set up for, so we could revolt against them if we didn't believe what they were doing. I don't quite understand how our government's got this way, but other than greed and or corporate greed, that's the only thing I can figure. Hmm. You're right. One bad vote at a time. I uh, I don't know. I didn't hear if he got an award. I'm probably sure he did. You know. Pretty sure. You know. Bill Gates probably got one too. You know. You're right. Well, he did make a deal with Joe Biden. I mean, I got photographic proof of it. Right there it is. That wasn't a fart. No. There's Joe giving the devil his due. Yeah, that's right. Well, they say if you want to get rid of the gas that comes with beans, you soak them in baking soda and water, and that helps relieve um, the gas. Or you soak them and then parboil them, rinse them, and then boil them again, and that'll help too. Or you just roll with the gas and let everybody else enjoy it. It's right. Roll that bean footage. Morning, Robert. Oh, she probably won't be able to do that. You know, being the weather's bad and all. Oh, I love them seasoned butter beans, but you can't find them at the Dollar Tree no more. Not up here, you can't. I got like 3 cans left. The last time that I bought them, I bought 6 cans of them, and I already had like 4 or 5 cans. So, did you see Bobby Sprinkle's video the other day? He was talking about how Georgia shouldn't have been in the SEC. Anyways, I I wrote in there as a comment. I said, "What about Alabama then?" Because he was talking about how Georgia got beat. I'll be there to pick you up in a little bit there, Robert. It's only gas money. I'm a pretty good shot, but I think you need to suffer a little bit longer. They did. Bad football picture, right? Yeah. Well, welcome to the club. I slept 2 hours, got up, had to go to the bathroom, went back to bed. No more than got to sleep, had to get up and go back to the bathroom again. Went back to bed, got up, had to go to the bathroom again. At 4:30, I decided I would just sit in a chair and watch TV and wait till the alarm went off so I could go to the bathroom again and get up Cody. It was a rough night. Oh, you bet I did. Yeah. Huh. Well, maybe had to work from the front, from the top. Straighten out your vertebrae that way. They had one watching. Yeah. Only one person. Yeah. They probably put a load in the old colon. That's right. 20. That's right. 20 bucks, you can get a full body massage, including head. Yeah. I was just about ready to ask. You guys fill up a enema bag full of lubricant or something at the same time? Keep so you can keep the party going. You got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. I just figured it'd be hands free. You put it up on hang it from the ceiling fan or something like that. That way it's hands free. I know. I'm nasty. I'm nasty. Yeah. What did you do? Get a couple hundred bottles from P. Diddy? I don't know why he bought it by the bottle. He should have just bought it by the drum. you know? It's raining, man. Hallelujah. YMCA playing too? Double Eagle. yeah. Uh, that's right. You gotta go all out. I watched about 5 hours of Gunsmoke yesterday. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. What are politicians that come to, huh? They got a trainee that's in Congress now, and he wants to use a girl's bathroom, and yet the females there they don't want him in the bathroom, but they want it's okay for you to have males in your girls' bathrooms out here in the public though. Yeah. No, just Brokeback Mountain is. You're absolutely right. Yeah, give you guys a bad name. Yeah. Well, any of them Hallmark movies. Yeah. Well, he may not be old school, but he's practicing old school. Morning, gorgeous. You pick it up? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Get up here. Ah, all right. Pretty girl. Yeah. I know. Nobody loves a baby. Yeah. You want under 10? Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Oh, pretty girl. I let her out of her kennel this morning. First thing she wanted to do was rub on me. Good morning, Dan. They planned ahead? Yeah. They got the family bathroom. I know that. If you gotta go to the bathroom at Walmart, because this one they have bathrooms up front, which are like multi stalls or whatever, and then they have bathrooms in the back that are single stalls. So if you're in the back and you gotta go to the bathroom, and you go to the men's john and it's locked, there's a family bathroom back there, and there's usually nobody in it. I know. Kathy's just looking at her.
Was you tired? Right.
She said I had a rough night. She said in the kennel. Couldn't get to nothing. Yeah.
You faking?
You couldn't get into any mischief, could you? No. You see your tail wagging.
You faking?
Now I was talking to you. Shouldn't care. Morning, Rennie.
Oh, you open doors for that?
Huh? Yeah. What you got? Hey, could you give me a couple of them, please? I'm having some.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, no, the other shoulder's killing me now.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're not for you.
Oh, let me see.
Keep it up. I'll give them to you as a suppository. Yeah. You won't like that. She said, I want them
want to
things.
see what you got.
Yeah. They're mine. No, they're mine. She said, hey, give them to me. Come here. They're gone now. She said, I didn't get to play with them. See the stuff I had to put up with?
Stop.
Okay. No, you're not getting on the counter. They want a snowplow? How many horses you were pulling that?
Shots, everybody.
Shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots. It's Two Shot Monday. My shots alarm is internationally known.
I don't care.
So, yeah. Just like my happy birthday singing.
That sucks too.
I could have got that for you. Yeah. There's no rest for the garbage man. They always out in that storm. When I worked for the garbage company, there was only one day where they had us come back in. And the only reason why they had us come back in, within 2 hours after starting to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, they had already had 14 record calls. And they said, if you can make it back in, come back in. If you can't make it back in, sit where you're at until we can get to you. Yeah. It snowed probably 5 or 6 inches in a couple hours. And it had rained the night before, and it dropped down. The temperatures dropped below zero, and so the ground and the roads and everything were nothing but black ice. And then it snowed on top of it. It's 22 here and cloudy. Thursday night, you got a 20 or 80% chance of snow. You might want to get yourself a snow plow there, junkyard. You know, with a climate change, or snow blower, with the climate change and stuff happening, you could get, massive amounts of snow. Here. Let me see it.
Let's get him, Keith.
That's a small one, and the other one's a big one.
Okay, that's not his. All are different. Okay.
Well, she's got a different kind of charging for it.
I just said that. You know how to do that?
I do know how to do that, but I have to plug it in first. Do it again.
Keep it here.
Why wasn't it plugged in last night?
Where?
Should have been plugged into the living room.
No. I took all tablets. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, could you give me a cup of coffee, please?
No. I've got kids to get around. Not sit and look at a monitor. Sorry.
Uphills both ways there, junkyard?
Is there something wrong with your feet?
No, I'll get it.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put some lumps on you so fast that you won't even be able to rub them.
Are you trying to impress your people? Are you?
Huh. That's right. Uphill both ways. I gotta get me a cup of coffee. Oh, got to add some in 43 seconds. Huh. Uh-oh. It says your connection is up. There we go. There is strange folks in this world. No, these are all actually bar stools. We're at or high bar stools or whatever you want to call them. I'm at the counter. I know, ain't like it used to be. Yep. You guys all seen it the other day. They're here. We're eating breakfast. No, if they don't, cook's still in bed. Yeah. They do. They live in the garage. Kevin can Kevin can tell you all he wants about that they're not. But from what I understand, there is hundreds and hundreds of hours of video of them out frolicking in the yard, playing, dung chuckers, uh, pin the tail on the jackass, yard soccer, twister. Huh. Yeah, might want to get all that shoveling done first. And then when she's done, tell her to be quick about it. That way you can get breakfast done too. Yeah, video. Plenty of it. Um, I'm trying to remember the name of the camera they used. You know that one that they sent up to space, the one that had the 27-foot lens on it. Yeah, like practical glasses. Yeah, he probably wouldn't need glasses that thick if he just cleaned them. Bless you. Yeah. The Hubble, that's what it is. I was trying to remember the telescope that took pictures of you guys out frolicking around and stuff, video. Yeah. Yeah. I just couldn't remember the name of it. Dan, I tell you. Where do you want to bet Joe falls today in the snow and the ice? I would, but I'm not going to Indiana. Could you do it for me since you're right there? Yeah, I've fallen. Somebody help me up. Hmm. Tim, stop. You nasty. I don't know how other people make cabbage rolls, but we put hamburger, rice, and green pepper and onions in ours. You just fry it and boil it. I like cabbage fried and boiled. Hmm. You hungry, pumpkin? Hmm? I like meatloaf two different ways. I mean, it can have, ketchup on it and everything else, or just regular plain, and then you put gravy and serve it with mashed potatoes. I've actually never had a Scotch egg, but I know what they are. No, a Scotch egg is you wrap it in a kilt. You just go ahead and enjoy your breakfast, pumpkin. There you go. I was watching one of that diners, drive-ins, and dives or something like that, and he was at a restaurant, and they're known for their meatloaf sandwiches. He said, "What makes your meatloaf sandwiches better than anybody else's?" So the guy made meatloaf, but when he served it on two pieces of garlic Texas toast, garlic toast, and the meatloaf was like 3.5 inches thick. Hell yeah, since they cost more. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Well, she's had her fill. Now she's on the prowl. She's shady as all hell, I'm telling you. I can't either. All I can tell you is you can't hardly find the eggs anywhere in the stores around here. Well, that's good. 36 eggs. So for 3 dozen, you paid 20 bucks. They're 25.97 here for 5 dozen. That's what they should be. Yeah, 2 18 packs. It's 3 dozen. You can get farm fresh eggs here. My daughter sells, or our daughter sells, um, a dozen of farm fresh eggs for $4. Now there's other places that sell farm fresh eggs for $3 and 18 packs for $5. I believe, or it's 4.50 or something like that, or $4. I don't know. But my daughter, she sells her eggs for $4 a dozen, and she sold 11 dozen yesterday. Hmm. You got an ad coming up in 44 seconds. Uh, oh yeah, that's cool. Hmm. Yeah. Anyways, she brought me over a dozen the other day. My daughter did, or our daughter did, and she brought over 2 dozen a few days before that. Huh. Even at $4 or $5 a, what time is it? I'll go out and start here in a few minutes.
I have to leave here at 22, so.
We must have them. little chilly out there. I know. Get my ass a moving. That's right. Uh, well, I was going to say, even at $5 a dozen or $4 a dozen, it's still a cheap meal. So, you know what? I damn near did after I started the car. I backed up out of the door, went to shut the door, and there's a crack in the concrete, and I caught it with the back heel of my shoe and damn near fell backward. Good morning, Randy. I'm doing okay. I woke up on this side of the snow. I didn't check the ring last night, though, or from last night. Must have been too cold for the kitties last night to be walking around because they didn't show up. I know they should be cheaper. Oh, just because they're cage free doesn't mean they're roaming. The definition of cage free here is they can't be in a cage, but you can keep them all in the building, you know. So that's probably where they're all at. And they probably just took out all the cages, now these, and put up roostings or whatever, and you know, boxes. Yeah, Emery, new cam. Morning, Arizona. Nice to see you. Yep, chicken houses. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, they sit on the cage now. I think I'll pass on the buzzard days. You ever seen what a buzzard eats? I'm sure it goes right to the egg. Yeah. Yum, yum. Where's your sense of adventure, Arizona? You're supposed to go out there and try new things. You ever had lamb fries? Hmm. Well, we're gonna have some grits and gravy and some green beans to fry. We're gonna have cabbage, you know. I liked old Grandpa talking about his dinner. Hmm. Buzzard nuggets, that's right. I got um our daughter give us like I don't know 3 or 4 um, chickens when they did their butchering. I should actually thaw out 1 or 2 of them. I got that vertical cooker. I want to try that. Or I have that Big Easy. I could cook them in that. No, you know how they make a gyro, how they shave the meat off in the gyro and stuff. I have a vertical cooker like that. You put the meat on it and it spins around, and it's not it's not gas, it's electric, and it spins around just like this. And you can put a chicken. I think you can put up like a 14-pound chicken in it, or a turkey on it. I bought it at the Goodwill, and you know how in Goodwill, them people are shysters there. I bought it at the Goodwill, and then they had a box of accessories. I had to buy those too because they didn't come with it. They were sitting right next to it, but they didn't come with it. I think I give $7.99 for the vertical cooker, and I had to $5.99 for all the accessories. Now I used that Big Easy for the turkey. Best turkey ever. Set it and forget it. You're right. I do go on that Shop Goodwill, and I try to just shop locally. Um, I look for for cast iron pans and stuff like that, the bigger ones. Now, I don't know why you say that about the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army is all donations, and they're not privately owned. Goodwill is privately owned. There's one guy that owns Goodwill, and if you think that he has some handicapped people working out of the kindness of his heart, you're wrong because he gets paid rather handsomely for having them work there. It is a good cooker, isn't it? Last time I knew that big cast iron pan was in, I was on the tracker and it's on Outer Mongolia or something like that.
Well, huh? It's out here. Taking another sherbet there.
Oh yeah,
What does that say?
Damn, miss this
Well, I'll have to check and see, but last time I heard it was out in honor of Mongolia. No.
Can I hurry up and put a hot?
I think she did it right there.
Oh yeah. And I yeah.
Well, you're looking handsome as ever today.
He's going to get brownie points.
Yeah,
Little Miss Gonzalez, she's the best teacher ever with art.
yeah. With
Hmm.
Have you seen the new rifle or shotgun that Henry come out with? The 410 lever action? I seen that this morning. That thing looks sharp.
Oh my God. Why don't we just put everything in this bag for him?
Probably weighs more than he does.
Right.
I love you too, Kevin. Tell your sisters goodbye. Kathy says, love you too.
I didn't say anything.
I'm saying it for her. What's that, Kath?
Nothing.
Oh. She said, tell your sisters. She said hi.
Knock it off. Kyler.
Ugh.
Oh my God, this is why.
Love you too, Dan. See you later. I guess you're leaving. Hell, I don't know. Turn them out to pasture. There you go. Yeah. A bad thing about them, my legs, it's so bad anymore. I put the lotion on them and it still don't help. Oh. Don't get excited. I don't know. Winchester?
Good.
There you go. Yeah.
Huh?
Isn't it easy like that?
Never thought of that. I got 2 gumball machines downstairs.
No, but you gotta
Yeah.
get going. Let's go. I'm gonna, now.
Well, that's cool. Got an ad coming up in 45 seconds.
Backpack.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm not chasing the bus. Let's go. Go.
Any day now. There we go. You gotta be a thinker. Probably. What? What do you want? Yeah? Come on. Says you're a good boy. There you go. Hey, I have to go to the little boy's room right now. I will be back in a minute. You give me a cup of coffee and go to the boys' room. Talk to Teddy Bear. Huh. Yeah, a big cup of coffee. He's a handsome feller, isn't he? What's that?
Harley,
Yeah.
she's in there saying that Spirit knocked down all these DVDs.
She probably did.
I said, oh, whatever. I believe it was you.
She probably did because I heard it crash a few minutes ago. Watch it, it's making. Coffee in, pee out. You're right. Huh. How much does an ounce of weed cost? I have no idea.
Oh, fit, you know.
Hmm.
Got some smoke chops.
Hey, wherever you got to go there, Hamish, let her fly. $60. Well, I'll tell you a story. I don't know if I ever told you to you guys this or not, but worked with a guy named Shorty. I won't tell you he's long gone now, but um, Shorty is exactly who he was. Shorty was like 5'2", and nice guy, nicest guy you ever wanted to meet. Well, Shorty, he was working at his house, and he had a board on his lap, and he was drilling a hole in it like this, and evidently the drill bit must have been real sharp, or the wood must have been real soft, or whatever. But he broke through that wood real quick and drilled a hole right through his Shorty, clean through it before he got it stopped. Right through the top, top of it, right through the bottom of it. He gets the drill bit out of there and he goes running in the house, holding himself. He says to his wife, I just drilled a hole through it. She said, what do you mean? And he told her. He said, how he did it. She said, well, come on over here to the sink, and stand on a stool and put it underneath the faucet. He said, my God, woman, we've been married for 40 years and you don't know how long it is? Anyways, for a couple of months, Shorty was pissing out of 3 different directions. Come on in. Piss everywhere. That's right. I was telling about when Shorty drilled a hole through it. Remember that? When Shorty drilled a hole through his Peter. He had a boarding right through it. Yeah, that was fun. That hurt just to, I know. Yeah, he was off work for a couple of weeks, man. Yeah. He had to hold it like this in order to piss, so he wouldn't piss on the floor or on the ceiling.
Bus driver was confused today.
Yeah.
Instead of coming this way, went that way.
New driver, probably. Huh. Oh, yeah. Friend of ours, mine and Kevin's, he, I told you the story. He was up on the roof of his house over there by the church, and he was decking the roof, him and his dad, and he had an ear nail on, and he went like this and caught his knee with it with his finger and shot right through his kneecap. Well, he's explaining it to me. His dad's there. I'm rolling, and his dad starts laughing. Pooh Bear. He says, it isn't funny. And I looked right at his dad and I said, it's funny to you, isn't it? He said, yeah, it's funny to me. Yeah, I need some wood glue. Yeah, use a tire plug, yeah. Well, our son was working for a pallet company and he got a nail in his right here, so, from a nail gun. Uh, there you go. Right through the knuckle. Yeah, coming up 55 seconds. Probably not. Um, I did that several times there, Skeeta. This finger caught in the door, like to cut it clean off. That finger, same way. This finger right here, smashed it between a car door handle and a tree. I was only like 8 years old, something like that. 9. That does sound messy. Five-gallon bucket. They're called cauldrons. They're Amish cauldrons. Usually find them out in the yard hanging from a couple of railroad ties. I don't know how them people reckon the snow. Come on, pumpkin. How do they reckon the snow? Yeah. Don't they know how to drive in the snow? Up here, we just say, hey, hold my beer. Yeah. Pretty girl. Yeah. Lots of new Canadians in the ditch. Yeah. You are something special. You know that? I don't know what it is, but you are special. Special ed? Maybe? Ouch. Don't snag my shirt. You've already snagged it twice. Now quit. What, to go to Canada? Yeah, yeah. What? Come on. What are you doing? Yeah. Talk about that. That's the nail in his finger. Yeah, I know.
That happens when someone moves what you're working on and the boards are junk.
There's a nail. Yeah, maybe Brad really is smart. Not. No, no, no. But I tell you what, pretty soon he won't have to drive to the, or he won't have to really walk very far to go pawn his stuff. He just walk downstairs. You know, be close and all. You're right. Could have been right to the bone. That'd hurt a lot worse, other than going to the knuckle. I tell you what, back in the old days, I'd have just pulled her out, spit on her, threw some dirt on it, and duct tape, and then we'd have went on working. That's right. Throw some whiskey on her. Years ago, that finger right there, you can see how it's twisted. I was working on a spot welder when I was working in the factory, and I was welding 380 wire on top of, um, I think it was 12 gauge. It was a reinforcement, like it was like a rail wire for it, and you had to do it on the spot welder. Well, I was welding it, and I'm sitting there lining it all up, and some guy come over and pushed me in the back when I did it, thinking that I would, screw up the weld. Well, what happened is when he did that, my hand slid forward on that wire rod, and I hit the pedal at the same time that spot welder come down. It didn't weld or anything, but it actually twisted my finger on my bone. So about 2 days later, finger hurt so bad I couldn't take it, and I had to take a paper clip, heat it up, and uh, melt a hole through my nail because the pressure was so bad, and then it just blood squirted all over the place. Yeah, don't put your fingers where they don't belong. That's right. Well, I didn't have my fingers where they didn't belong until I was pushed, and when I was like this lining it up because you had to hold on to because the 380 line wire was much bigger than the other one, so you had to put it on top of it and weld it. So I'm holding it, and I just was ready to do the first weld on it, and he pushed me. I went just like this. That's right. Do your own health care. No, I didn't push back. I pissed in his coffee. Yeah, yeah. See how he likes it. Hmm. Yeah. Been a long while. Ouch. Hmm. Ah. Oh yeah, stepping on nails a thrill. It sure is. Hmm. I got a friend that makes maple syrup. I rammed a wooden stake when I was probably 15 years old, maybe. I rammed a wooden stake through the bottom of my foot, clean through the top. I was running, and it was during phys ed or whatever, gym class, and there was a stake. The grass was a little tall, and there was a stake leaning like this in the grass. Well, when I hit it with my foot like this, and it went right through. Yeah. You kind of want to cry because tires anymore are, even a cheap tire is $160. Don't forget the relish. Now, that steak probably wouldn't have been so bad if it had a square end on it. It probably wouldn't have done nothing, but this thing was broken off into a point like that. And that's what done it. And they were, I don't know, they were doing the marker stakes for something out there at the school. They ended up going out there and taking them all down after that. They were marking it out because they were going to actually put up a big building or whatever. And they wanted to see what it would, the area it would take. And they didn't pull the stakes out of the ground. Hmm. I think I'm going to make scrambled eggs for breakfast. That's right. Oh, who lives on a shanty? I don't know who lives in a shanty on the side of a hill. Grizz 270. It says cold weather now. Feels colder now. Huh. It's 21 degrees in Oklahoma. It's about time you guys got some cool weather. That's t-shirt weather around here, junkyard. Oh. I don't know if he retired or not. Got an ad coming up in 51 seconds. Well, it doesn't matter where you wash them as long as you wash them. He probably does. Yeah. Hmm. Trying to think of what we're going to have for dinner tonight. She made chili last night, so I'm, I got a 5 pound package of seasoned beef raviolis. It was funny, but I know it hurt because he was so sore he could hardly walk for a couple of weeks. And it doesn't affect you right then. You wait till you go to bed and then wake up in the morning. That's when it affects you. Just like an accident in a car. Oh, I'm fine. You go to bed that night, you wake up in the morning, you can't hardly move. You're not so fine, are you? There you go. You could do that. Yeah. I did a I did a demolition derby one year when I was 18, and I got done. Felt great. The next day, Dale was with us. The next day, we went to the Toledo Speedway Jams, which is a big rock concert. I think REO Speedwagon was there, and a bunch of other big groups was there. I could hardly walk, man. I hurt so bad. That's right. Demolition Papa. There you go. Yeah. It was I believe it was Kevin, me, Dale, and Dale's brother John that went. I don't know if you guys remember the beer Olympia. They used to sell Olympia balls, which they were plastic kegs, round plastic kegs like a ball, and it had its own little tap. And we took two of those. I think they were like 3 gallons or whatever. We took two of those, and coolers full of ice. So it was a good time. Yeah, the party balls, yeah, or something. I don't know what they called them, but they were like 2.5 gallons or 3 gallons of beer. It had its own tap on it. It was actually looked like a bicycle hand pump. Robert, talk to Teddy Bear. He must be really sleeping. Either that or he's out snow blowing. That's right. Hmm. Oh man. I'm tuckered. All the getting up and going to the bathroom and getting up and going to the bathroom, getting up and going to the bathroom. Wore me right out. That's right. Eat breakfast and go back to bed. Nah, I got some stuff I got to get done today. So, all right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard, if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody.